What's going on, everybody? It's your man Lucky. I'm back with another one, man. Y'all know how I do. Listen, I'm gonna get straight into it. Guys, fellas, listen to me. Listen to this question I'm about to ask, and I need a straight up answer. Guys, why are we accepting disrespect from the women that we are in relationships with? Why? Please, somebody tell me why. Why are we accepting disrespect, gentlemen? What's going on? What is it in you that allows you to sit back and tolerate disrespect from a woman? I mean, really, what lets you accept disrespect or tolerate disrespect from anybody? But right now, I'm just focusing on women. The women that's in your life. Why are you tolerating disrespect? Where does this come from? Okay, where does this come from, guys? Listen, disrespect is not to be tolerated in a relationship. I don't care if you're just casually dating. I don't care if you're in a long-term relationship. I don't care if you're married. Okay, disrespect is not to be tolerated. Period. Point blank. Because let me tell you something. See, first of all, let me tell you something about disrespect. Right? See, disrespect does nothing but increase. It doesn't. It never levels off. Disrespect never levels off. Disrespect coming from a woman directed to her man never levels off. It just increases and increases and increases and increases. Guys, do not tolerate disrespect. Period. Point blank. The first time that your lady disrespects you, you have to check it. You have to check it. Because see, if you don't check it, all it does is let her know that this is the type of behavior that you're going to tolerate. And what's going to happen is, without her really realizing, I'm going to be honest, it's female nature. I don't even think that they really realize what they're doing. It's just in their nature. But they're going to push. They're going to keep pushing. They're going to keep pushing. They're going to keep pushing. And guys, I'm telling you, at some point, it needs to be at the very first sign of disrespect. The first time any disrespect is thrown your way, it needs to be checked. But if you allow disrespect at some point, and you tolerate certain things, and this and that, you do have the ability to stand up for yourself at that point, at some point, and then just say, okay, well, you know what, this is where I draw the line. Okay. And then you're able to try to get a grasp on the situation, okay? But guys, I'm telling you right now, man, do not tolerate any disrespect. There's no reason for you to tolerate disrespect. See, I know why a lot of guys are tolerating disrespect, right? And it simply comes down to this, man. It's guys, y'all think that you can't do any better. You just think that you can't do any better. You know what I'm saying? You look at your woman as like, you pedestalize her, you put her on a pedestal, and you're like, man, this is my soulmate, this is my ride or die, this is my this or that or whatever. And what happens is you take so much of your energy, and you putting so much of your energy into her, that you allowing her to disrespect you simply because you think that that's the best you could do. That's what it boils down to. You think that's the best you can do, guys. Like, oh man, she's just my everything. She's my queen. She's just my everything. And you're going to sit back and allow some level of disrespect because you feel like, yo, that's my queen. I can't do no better. That's it. Guys, you got to get yourself out of that mindset, okay? You can always do better, okay? You can always do better. The key to that, though, is, guys, you got to be better. You got to be better. See, guys, if you listen, you're going to have a certain mindset, guys. You're going to have a certain mindset if you know you're not out here putting in this work. If you know you're not out here putting in this work, and when I'm talking about putting in that work, I'm talking about you being the best version of yourself at all times, any given moment. Any given moment, guys, you got to stay on point. Always stay on point, so that you never have a mindset as to where, I know that I'm not on point right now. I know that my money is not where it needs to be. I'm not physically fit, so my body is not where it needs to be. Maybe mentally or emotionally. You know what I'm saying? I'm not where I need to be. And those are the mindsets that allow you to allow and tolerate disrespect, because you just simply feel like you cannot do no better. Guys, let me tell you something. When you start tolerating disrespect, like I said before, it never levels off. All it does, it gets worse and worse and worse by the day, the hour, then the minute. And I'm gonna tell you something. See, guys that are you guys that are you accepting this disrespect, right? See, you're accepting the disrespect because you don't want to get into a conflict, right? You don't want to get into a conflict with your woman, right? So when she comes off with something sideways or whatever, you just, you know, you charge it to the game, right? Okay, yeah, she's a little upset, whatever. Okay, maybe I did do something to make her, maybe that was my fault. You start second guessing yourself. Why? Because you're not confident. You don't have the confidence to stand up to your woman and be like, nah, hold up. You ain't gonna try to flip that on me, put that on me, and then make me think it's okay for you to talk to me like that. No. Guys, listen, man, you got to always be top level, period. End of story. You guys always got to be at the top of your game, right? And stop thinking with, you know, the thoughts that she is the best that you can do. Guys, she's not the best you can do. Man, listen, do you know what the percentage is out here of men versus women? You know, women outnumber men, but man, listen, there are options out there, guys. You just have to be confident and know that, listen, I got options. Period, point blank. You guys, you got options, man. You don't have to accept, you don't have to tolerate no disrespect, man. See, I'm gonna tell you what it is, man. You guys, man, y'all so hooked. Y'all so hooked on that apple pie. You know what I mean? Y'all so hooked on that apple pie that it's like, man, you know what, man, I'm gonna just sit back and let her, yeah, she upset and everything. I don't want no problems, you know what I'm saying? Because she might get mad and, you know, the night or tomorrow night or whatever, man, whenever, man, I ain't gonna be able to get none of that apple pie. Y'all are addicted to that apple pie. You know what I'm saying? And see, this is where, see, man, you guys out here that are just dating, you guys are out here that are, you know, maybe in, you know, see, I guess for a guy that's dating, man, it's real easy. As soon as that sign of disrespect comes, man, it's just like, yeah, it's easy for you to, you know, just walk away, like just leave it alone. I'm not, or put your foot down or whatever. You know what I mean? Because you don't have too much invested, and you probably you know, don't really have an emotional attachment, which, you know, you got to be careful with that. But you probably don't have an emotional attachment to the young lady, you know, or whatever the case may be. So it's easier for you guys to just walk away. But for the guys that are in the long-term relationships, man, and especially the guys that are married, look, listen, man, that was me. That was me, man. I accepted some things that I knew as soon as it came my way. I knew inside me that, man, this ain't going no further, because, you know, I this is not how I live. This is not what I accept. This is not what I tolerate. But, you know, I was all into it, you know, happy life, happy wife, whatever. But guys, listen, do not tolerate disrespect, because all it does is get worse. It never gets better. Period, point blank. Put it like this, guys. Female nature. Women do not like a weak man. So you are doing yourself a disservice by even making yourself look weak. Your woman is going to have more respect for you. She is going to have more love for you, and she is going to be more attracted to you when you stand up for yourself. Look, guys, don't be worried about conflict. Don't worry about, you know, oh man, I ain't gonna be able to get none of that warm apple pie. Man, listen, don't worry about none of that, because I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. It's either gonna be, I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen, man. You keep sitting back and allowing and tolerating this disrespect, man, eventually she's going to lose all respect for you. She's going to lose all love for you, all attraction for you, and she's going to leave anyway. So what did you actually do? What did you actually do by accepting or tolerating this disrespect? I'm going to tell you what you did. You prolonged the process. You prolonged the process. You understand what I'm saying? See, When you got to stand up for yourself at the very beginning. And then whatever happens, happens. Guys, you have to be willing to walk away. You have to be willing to walk away. At any point in time, don't be nobody's sucker. Don't be nobody's sucker. I'm telling you, because it's not going to get you anywhere, because eventually she is going to leave. It's female nature. Women do not like a weak man, period. She is going to dry up. She is just not going to be attracted. And I mean, she's going to fall out of love. It's just real simple. That's just how it works, guys. Look, man, don't hate the player, hate the game, man. That's just what it is. Listen, it is what it is. Look at this. Look at this, right? One thing that you have to remember, guys, right? And anybody, just put down in the comment section. I don't know everybody's situation. Everybody's situation is probably going to be a little bit different, but I think I know what the numbers are going to be. I think I know what the answer is going to be. But, y'all tell me just so I can get the story straight, right? Guys, listen. One thing that you must understand is that if you are in a relationship, right, you have to understand that that woman is with you, right? You are not with her. She is with you. Now, let me explain to you what it is that I mean, right? So, guys, if you're dating, if you're just out here, you're dating women, right? 9 times out of 10, guys, 9 times out of 10, you ask that woman out on a date. True? Yes or no? True? Yes or no? You asked her out on a date. So guess what? That date is yours. It's yours. You asked her to accompany you on a date. You asked her out to dinner. You asked her, to go with you bowling, whatever it is. She is with you. You understand what I'm saying? So you run the show. Period. Why would you invite somebody to spend time with you and then you allow them to talk to you any kind of way? That's your date. It's your terms. You understand what I'm saying? Look, guys, man, long-term relationship, same thing, man. Marriage, same thing. Listen, guys, you guys that are married and you feel some type of way about checking your woman when she disrespects you. Listen, guys, it's your marriage. It's yours. All of that, and all of that, I get where they're coming from with it. I've been in that situation, but what you have to understand is that marriage is yours. You drop down on one knee and you asked that woman to marry you. Now, I don't know, guys, put it in the comment section. How many guys are in a situation where their woman got down on one knee and asked you guys to marry her? I don't know what the numbers are going to be looking like. This is a new day and age. I don't know anybody that was in a situation like that, but I'm gonna say 9. I'm just gonna say 10 out of 10 times, but it might not be just that cut and dry. But guys, if you are married, you must understand you asked your wife to marry you. That's your marriage. It's yours. You asked her. You brought her into your world. And you're going to sit back and let her disrespect you? Listen, guys. Hey, somebody ever needed a ride? You ever offer somebody to give somebody a ride? Hey, man, I need a ride, man. Can you help me out? Yeah, sure, come on. And they get in your car and they start changing your radio station. They changing the station, flipping channels, doing all that, man, and playing all this stuff that you don't want to hear. What would have happened? They be right out on that curb somewhere, right? Am I right or wrong? Somebody ever came over to the house? Hey man, they leaving your refrigerator door open. You know what I'm saying? Got their feet up on your good furniture and all that. They go to the TV and flipping all kind of channels and doing all kind of craziness. Y'all gonna sit there and accept that in your house? Man, come on. But you gonna accept that from a woman. Right? So you addicted to that warm apple pie, guys. Man, listen. Man, do not tolerate disrespect, guys, because all it's going to do is get worse. All right, I'm not going to go on and on about this right here. All I'm going to say is don't tolerate it, guys. Do not tolerate the disrespect, because it only gets worse. And what's going to happen in the end, I am going to guarantee you, she is going to leave. Like, she's going to do everything she can to get you to walk away. But see, you got in this mindset where you can't do no better, and she's the best that there is, and you know you don't want to go without no peace leave and all that, man. You don't want to go without without that apple pie. You understand what I'm saying? You don't want to go without that apple pie. Come on, guys, listen, man. I'm telling y'all what it is, man. Do not tolerate disrespect, guys, for any reason. Stand up for yourself, man. Stand up for yourself, man. But to do that, you have to put yourself in a position of power. And how do you do that? Always be the best version of yourself, man. Always have options. Always never put yourself in a position where somebody has you by them things right there. Never put yourself in that position. You know what I'm saying, guys? If you are in that position right now, understand you need to get out. You need to put yourself in a position of power where you can say, man, what? I don't got to take this. I'm out of here. Period, point blank. How many people get disrespected at their job? Why? Because they scared they can't find another job. What? Come on, man. Put yourself in a position of power where you don't have to be at anyone else's mercy. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man, for that warm apple pie. Man, y'all know how much apple pie out here? Fellas, do y'all know how much apple? See, y'all guys that are married, man, and you guys that are in these long-term relationships, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. You probably, might have been out the game for so long, y'all don't even recognize apple pie when you see it. You know what I mean? Because, you good guys and y'all doing the right thing. And so a lot of times you don't really see all that stuff because you're really not out and about. You know what I'm saying? You pretty much go to work, come home, spend the time, with the kids, the family, the old lady, whatever the case may be. And, you only got eyes for, for your woman. And that's fine. But listen, man, find yourself in a situation where you out here, you out and about. You know what I'm saying? Or how about this? You keep being a quote unquote nice guy, right? The people pleaser, or whatever they want to call it, right? You keep being that guy, and then that lady eventually tells you, hey man, I need space. You know what I'm saying? When you get that, I need space, and you find yourself having to move out or whatever the case may be, right? Then when you get out here, you're gonna be like, oh man, look, it's apple pie everywhere. Man, where was all this apple pie? Where was all of this apple pie? Man, listen, guys, I'm gonna say it one last time, guys. Do not tolerate disrespect. I'm sorry if I'm getting a little extra with it or whatever the case may be. I apologize, man, but man, that's huge, man. That's huge for me right there. So guys, listen, do not tolerate disrespect. Period, point blank. It only gets worse. All right, man, I'll catch y'all on the next one.